Morning, y'all. Sorry, I've been kind of busy, so I haven't had a chance to sit down and make some videos. I hope I'm not going to take up too much time here. I kind of want to get everybody's opinions and different views on some current situations that are going on. I know I'm going to probably get a lot of shit from people for bad mouthing the federal government, but I really don't give a damn. Um, it's time to step up and let our voices be heard. As many of you know, I spent some time over the summer gathering donations for the fire victims here in Grant County. I just want to say, again, a big thank you to everybody who donated, everybody who took the time to get involved and help me with this. And a big thank you goes out to Jimmy Hampshire. That guy, great guy. He's been very busy, getting hay donations from Colorado and other places. I'm trying to get things organized. And then when the fire got really bad, they were had to evacuate part of Prairie City, and so he had to watch the water levels and monitor that, make sure that it wasn't being abused. So anyway, I just seen some things here in the past few days. It's kind of got me irritated. The federal government is out of hand, as many of you know. We need to step up and let our voices be heard because it's time to take action here. And there's several people doing that, and I applaud them for that. They're trying to take so many thousands of acres of the Ochiko National Forest and turn that into a wilderness. That's not what that was for, but that's not the only place it's happening. Seen a gentleman comment this morning saying he lives in Malheur County and or somewhere like that, and the federal government has taken a bunch of their land and closed off a bunch of their roads and stuff like that. That is not okay at all. We pay the taxes for that stuff. We have the right to use it. The federal government has mismanaged our forest, as many of you have seen, with these devastating wildfires that we've had this last summer. If it could all be fixed if they would, listen to us, the people, and do what they should allow to be done. They should allow the ranchers to go in and graze it. They pay their dues, their annual fees and stuff like that, just like the rest of us would if we wanted to go graze and turn our cows out. And let the loggers go and log it. And that could prevent and reduce the fuels. It's not obviously going to prevent the wildfires, but it will prevent them from being as bad as they are and have been in the past. And the miners, they're not hurting nothing. And there's miners everywhere that are facing the federal government, and the federal government's telling them they're going to shut them down if they don't abandon their claims that they're going to come in there and they're going to burn all their buildings down. That's not okay. We've seen it with the Bundy deal. Now we've got another guy on YouTube that's doing all sorts of videos that he's facing the federal government, and he's not going to let them win. We don't need to let them win. We need to stand up for what is right and what is right for us. We pay our taxes, and people do misuse our forest. Yes, I agree. But that's not a reason to shut roads off. That's when you step up the enforcement and say, okay, we're going to try to catch these guys, and it can happen. That you make them pay the price, and you make them fix it, make them do what's right. It's a sad ordeal. Speaking for myself, being here in Grant County and seeing the devastation of this Canadian Creek and Jerry Draws fire had, it was pretty bad, over 110,000 acres, and the Forest Service released that they were to log so many thousands of acres, but they need to let more of that go, because the first burn is not as nearly as bad as a reburn. A reburn will be twice as bad, and they're not going to be able to get a handle on it. And they won't let ODOT go any closer to the creek than what they already are, because they're afraid it's going to damage it, and this and that. Well, no, it's not, if you do it right. Anyway, I guess my suggestion is you guys just put your neck out there and aim high, and just stand up for what you believe for. Don't let the federal government bully you and try to tell you different, because that is not true. They're just out there for your money, and they don't do anything. And I got very good proof of that. I mean, they just drive around all day and don't do anything. That's wasting our tax dollars for for the wear and tear on the vehicles and the fuel and all the maintenance and stuff like that. So anyway, hope you all like this video, and talk with you soon.